I'm gonna give you guys an outline of why the Somali language is just fucking retarded. Makes no sense. Literally makes no sense. Fucking subhuman language that really has not a lot of vocabulary, man. Like, it's super bad. I mean, the language is like primitive. I mean, there's so many words that we can't even explain and we can't fully describe ourselves. And then there's words with multiple meanings and the sentence structure is like all over the place. Dude, the language is fucked. Literally fucked. Literally fucked, dude. I guess you can communicate at a base level because the thing is, the institutions in Somalia are not that great. So you don't have to express yourself very well because, dude, even in mathematical terms, scientific terms, there's no words for these scientific terms that you're looking for. It hasn't been invented yet. And why is that? Because the people are primitive also. The culture is primitive. The country is primitive. Technologically primitive also. Yeah, and a lot of the words are obviously adopted from European colonialism, which is obviously part of the parcel. But if you look at medicine, just look at medicine as a fucking profession, right? If I was a surgeon in Somalia, first of all, let me give you guys a breakdown. First of all, I'm not even gonna have a degree. Second of all, I'm probably gonna be appointed based on clan lines, not because I'm actually a good doctor and I can operate on people properly, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Secondly, if you look at engineering, the whole structure of the country is fucked. Literally fucked, dude. There's hardly... The bridges are fucking retarded. There's no bridges, really. There's no irrigation systems. There's no dams to control flooding. Housing is primitive, too. They live in fucking huts, dude. They live in fucking huts, and they live in shinguts, which is like fucking aluminium shelters, dude. Like aluminium fucking shelters, like fucking retarded as fuck. And when I had to go shit, and when I went to the toilet, you would have to shit in a fucking hole in the ground, dude. A fucking hole in the ground. Seriously, a hole in the ground. Like, you guys think that... Look, man, that country is fucked. Like, really fucked. I'm not saying this just because I want to get views. I'm just telling you guys the truth of the situation. I'm just telling you guys the truth of the situation, right? It's not my fault that Somalia is fucked up. It's really not my fault, bro. There's nothing I can do about it. But like, okay, so the culture is primitive, the technology is primitive, the people are primitive because they vote based on clan lines. They don't vote because they think that this person is going to do well for the country. So politically, the people are retarded because the literacy rates are fucking almost only like 20 to 30%. The literacy rates in Somalia are fucked too. So the culture is fucked because the culture is tied to religion. It's not tied to anything that's lasting. And you vote based on clan lines. How stupid is that? How retarded is that? It literally makes no sense, dude. Why would you vote based on clan lines, though? How is that going to help your country? It only helps your clan. And that's why you're selfish. Because you only care about your fucking clan, dude. You don't give a fuck about the rest of the country. All you care about is giving your clan more money and more donations and shit like that, which is fucked. Don't want you guys to see my room number. So let's make sure that's hidden. I know some of you guys would love to see that stuff. Wait. No, you guys can't see shit. All right. So where was I going? Where was I going with this? So if you look at the institutions too, like the hospitals are pretty messed up. The doctors are not really doctors. I mean, some of them are actually doctors, but those are people from like the UN or something, or people that have studied abroad to become a doctor, but those people are few and far between. It's a shithole there. It's a shithole. It's a shithole. You know, it's basically like rolling the dice. It's basically like rolling the dice, bro. Not really anything different apart from that. Like, you're basically rolling the dice on whether or not you live or die if you go to a hospital in Somalia. If you wanted to get treated for anything in Somalia, you probably wouldn't get treated very well. Look, man, if you look at the post-mortem deaths, Somali women have one of the highest in Africa. One of the highest in Africa, dude. So that tells you already that the hospital system is fucked. What else is fucked? The fucking infrastructure of the entire country is fucked too, because the engineers don't know what they're doing. The builders are getting paid, what, $1 a day? Less than that, maybe? It's seriously fucked. Seriously fucked. And the diaspora that come from other countries, they exploit the resources of that country and drive the price up, and that causes gentrification. So the language is fucked, the culture is fucked, technologically fucked. What do we have going on for us? Oh, the population is booming, but it's not, because most of the population is only up to 30. That's the majority of the population. The life expectancy is 55 in Somalia. Just think about that for a second, guys. Life expectancy is 55. Just let that sink in for a moment. Think about that for a second. Just let that sink in for a little while. Let it sink in. Has it sunk in yet? Has it sunk in yet, dude? Dude, we need drastic change if we want things to change, bro. And then if you look at the corruption is sky high. The corruption Somalia is one of the corrupt places on earth. Look, man, this stuff is obviously gonna offend you guys, but I could give a fuck. I don't care about offending you motherfuckers, man. You people are the reason Somalia is in the position it is in. So fuck you. And fuck our grandparents, fuck their grandparents, and fuck their parents too, because those motherfuckers are the reason we're fucked today. That's the reason why most of the people that are skilled labor in Somalia, which most of them are not skilled labor. I mean, there's a few here and there, but they run off to Europe. The best of the brightest go to Europe and America. They don't stay in Somalia. You think someone that can code in Python or has a knowledge of databases and multiple programming languages, you think they're gonna stay in Somalia to work there? What would they get paid? What would their salary be? They wouldn't even get paid. They wouldn't even have a job. Like, what would they do? They could start their own job, but then they wouldn't have any competent employees to work with, because there's no one in Somalia that really knows anything. I mean, there's a few at the ground level that maybe know like some basic HTML, but other than that, it's really pretty bleak. It's not looking good. It's probably never going to change. It's shit. Yeah, pretty much.